Namaste, everybody. I finally stole some time in my car so I could sage it up. Palo Santo up in the bitch, okay? Sorry about how I look. I managed to put a little eyeliner on. And my hair is clean. I am washed, okay? I was in the shower yesterday, so late last night. Anyway, still homesick. But I couldn't even go to the store today. I was working on my son's birthday present and several art pieces. And then when it came time to actually get dressed and put pants on to go to the post office, I couldn't put pants on. I couldn't get dressed. So I'm still in my pajamas, and I decided to come out here because I really needed some sage, white sage, and Palo Santo up in this bitch. I don't know why the light just turned out there. It just looks blue, doesn't it? Because the sun is going down. I fed the dogs, and I'm still not ready to go back to work. I'm doing better though. Thank you for everybody's prayers. Keep the prayers up though, because Devin still has a really bad cough. And I made him get out of the bed and go sit in his chair, and he didn't want to. This morning he was like, I just want to sleep and sleep. And I said, no, because you're not breathing. You're not able to breathe. So spend some time in your chair, even if you fall asleep in the chair, sitting up, sort of. And that's what he did, because he was not breathing well. But he doesn't want to go to the doctor. He doesn't want to go to the emergency room. So what are we going to do? Okay? So just pray for the best. And keep it moving. Oh, I just tasted a drink I had in the car yesterday, a Diet Coke. It's totally... Ugh. Good thing I have this. Okay, so guys, what am I here for? I am here, we're listening to something that takes away toxins from the body, dissolves toxins, it's aura cleanse, it's a boost of your immune system, and it's good for meditation. Okay? It's also known as 741HZ, in case you're trying to find something that works. Okay, back it up. Back it up. Back it up, hand. All right, so I want to talk about mahogany. That's why you see in the future, I have a mahogany picture up, and the title will have mahogany. There's a couple of things that came out, and I'm going to tell you about all of them. In case you don't have a half hour or 5 hours to watch news clips or to watch people's lives, I'm going to tell you all of that information in a matter of 25 minutes, okay? And I'm going to do a reading, so I don't know, it might go on longer. It is getting a little cold in the car, so at some point I might have to put on the heat, because I don't want to give myself a chill and give myself pneumonia, which I had once before. Back in 2010, I think. Anywho, getting back to, let me get my papers. I probably don't even need my papers, but I'll keep them out just in case. And I have one piece of paper. Just before I came out, after I fed the animals, there was a news clip. If you want to watch somebody that's up on everything mahogany, go to 10 to Life. She's a girl, she's a woman, not a girl, she's a woman. She has 2 kids, 10 to Life, her YouTube channel is. They keep on flagging her, and so it's been really hard for her to get her videos up. And I don't know why they're flagging her. She doesn't do anything wrong. She doesn't say anything wrong. She doesn't curse or anything. She just gives you the news. But forget her first name. I don't know her first name. But anyhow, she does videos. She's formerly of Brooklyn, New York. Okay, but she doesn't talk like me. A lot of people try to mask their accents. Okay, but not me. I don't want to mask it. Okay, no mask here. All right, not because I'm not a good actress, because I am a good actress if I want to be, but because I want to be real. And there's nothing wrong with being real. Okay. Anyhow, I don't know if that even made sense. I did not take my vitamins today. I took 2 elderberry pills that my sister Karen sent over. Yeah, that she sent over. Thank you, Karen. And she sent over a thermometer. Thank you for that. And yeah, so I just didn't take my balance of nature, and I will when I go in the house. Because when I have something on my mind, I'm painting, trying to get projects done, trying to get my son's present ready, and then I'm thinking about mahogany. Anyhow, okay, so let me just get to it. There's been a lot of things that, first I'm just going to state the facts, then I'll go into my reading. Maybe I'll give you a little bit of my opinion, because this is my channel, so I could do that. All right, but before I say anything, I kind of forget to say, this is for entertainment reasons only. My channel is, I don't know why the comments were taken down on my short video where I showed you my PayPal and my post office box. I have no idea. I tried to reverse it and it wouldn't reverse. So sometimes when that happens, that's not me, that's YouTube. I always have, my channel is set up, I always push the button and set up for 18 and above. And not that I'm that inappropriate, I'm very child friendly because I am a teacher and educator and artist. But because I talk about murder cases and because I do, astrological signs and readings, that's not for children. So it's 18 and above to watch my channel. So if you're not 18 and above, you shouldn't be watching me. Like the kids in my school, in the schools that I sub at, they shouldn't be watching me, okay? And if they are, then their parents are not doing their job. Okay, because I push that button for adults only. Even though I have children's books, and sometimes I talk about my children's books, trust me, I don't sell many children's books by talking about them on that. I've tried Facebook, I've tried YouTube, I don't sell that many. Okay, but that's okay. God and the guides say, don't worry about it. Okay? So, what I want to say is harmony. Harmony, there's a lot of conflicting stories. This is now the facts that I get from 10 to 1 and all different news clips. So I do my research and then I think about it, meditate on it, and I let you know. So this is for entertainment reasons only. Everybody is innocent in a court of law in the United States of America. Nobody is guilty until they are convicted, okay? But in the United States of YouTube, okay, don't let me get started, okay? I'll be too cheeky. Okay, so Harmony was seen conflicting stories. Okay, so what her biological mother that lost rights to her, the last time she spoke to her and saw her, she said was April, I believe. Okay, everything's allegedly because I'm not a reporter. I'm going on what I heard and what I watched, and I did write down some things that I got from the news. And anybody could look it up in the news. Now I'm getting really seriously cold, so I'm probably going to put the heater on. So hold on a second, guys. And I might change my music. Because it's not doing it for me. 1 second. Sorry. I probably screwed it up. I probably screwed it up because I should have left it, because when I lose the when you come outside you lose the, sometimes you lose the, what is that called? Connection. Ooh, that sounds scary.
For like a year and a half, I was fatigued. No amount of sleep was enough. I felt body.
Okay, now I'm putting it on. That's going to take a while to heat up. Okay, so there's been conflicting stories. That's what I'm trying to get at. And so Harmony's biological mother, her name is Crystal Story, okay, to be exact. All right. The stepmother is Kayla. Crystal Story and Adam Montgomery had 2 children together. One child, and then they both lost them. I don't know, why isn't this lighting? Okay, Crystal went through a lot of treatment, but her Harmony and Jameson Montgomery went to many foster care homes, okay? While, for the young years of her life that she was on this earth. And do I believe she's on this earth? I hope she is still. But my feeling is that she's in the spirit world. I don't feel she's alive. Okay? Can I be wrong? Of course I can be wrong. Okay? So I want to be open and receptive to receiving any messages from my spirit guides, namely Gannon, who I've been thinking about a lot lately, and Shanann, very much, and also Suzanne. A lot of stuff I'm thinking about Colorado. I'm just going to tell you in a few seconds. But just let's be open and receptive to receiving any messages. You see me. I just heard I see you. You see me? Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yes, and let's have protection, that nothing evil will come in this car or through the screen. Anybody watching my videos will just feel light and love and peace and get answers about Harmony Montgomery. Last seen when she was age 5. So I just want to say her name 3 times. Harmony Montgomery. Harmony Montgomery. Harmony Montgomery. I love you. And asking, especially I've been asking Gannon, because he was indeed killed by a stepmother. I've been asking Gannon if he can help us find Mahogany and help us find Summer, Moon, and also help us find the boys, Warren and Orson West, Sincere and Classic. Okay? I know that's a lot, but for God, nothing is impossible. For Jesus, with Jesus and God, nothing is impossible. With the spirit guides and angels, nothing is impossible. And I'm going to ask Archangel Michael to protect me and anybody who watches my videos. Yes, that's a little over 3,000 people. Okay, heading into 4,000. All right. And I want to give a shout out to across I call her my Australian mermaid. Her name is Belinda in Australia. Hello, Belinda. You gave me such a beautiful message, and it made me feel so nice. I mean, I'm going to say it. I hope you don't mind. When I was really sick the other day, and when you have these symptoms, you feel like you're gonna die. Okay, you feel like, oh, is how I go out? Okay, this is the end. Period at the end of the sentence. Because you feel so weak, and you feel like it's like hell. You feel like it feels like death. Anyway, so when I'm sitting there feeling sorry for myself, and then I scroll down and I see my email, and I see this lady. She says, "Namaste. I've been watching you for a while, and I'm part of the Mystic Brady bunch." And I'm like, yes, yes, let's bring back that Mystic Brady bunch. Because a lot of times I forget to say, this is hello, namaste, my name is Mystic Brady or Katrina Brady. You can call me Mystic, you can call me Brady, you can call me Mystic Brady, you can call me Kath. Doesn't matter as long as you call me, okay? As long as you watch. But she says, I usually never comment, but I wanted you to know that she had an operation on her spine, and she lives in Australia. I have Australian friends because I used to always mail artwork to them. So I know they're out there, and I'm so happy and grateful that I have them. And everybody, I'm happy and grateful for everybody. And I want to say thank you, for your support and your love, and especially your prayers, because prayers do work. Prayers do work, okay? They're all listening, okay? So she says to me, so I had this spine operation, many operations, I think. And she said I was laid up, so all I could do was watch YouTube. And she goes, you would always cheer me up and make me laugh or giggle, or just even watching any of your videos. And I was like, oh, like it came over me like, I matter. And so, I know that sounds silly, but light workers need to have a pat on the back with words. It feels so nice because to know that you matter, and especially all the way across the world in Australia. So I want to say thank you to Belinda. Then she made me this this picture. I don't know if she really made it or she just put it together technology wise, but it was a heart, and it was all red, and then had a pink thing on it that said Katrina, and then she said get well. And it was so beautiful. It was so crafty and beautiful and lovely. So thank you. Namaste, Belinda. I'm so glad you're part of the Mystic Brady bunch. And for your spine, make sure that you're wearing red pants every once in a while, red shorts, red underwear. That will help your red root chakra be looking at red, and also green. So the two colors that are really good for the spine and spine problems is red and green. Okay, and you could just go on YouTube and look for affirmations for that. I did a video, I'm sure many videos, but back when I did the chakras, I did a video on affirmations for the red root chakra. But you could find them. You could find them on. You could just Google them or find them on YouTube. So namaste, and I wish you well. Okay, sorry about that little transfer of energy. Let's get back to the story. But I just wanted you guys to know that I totally appreciate you, and now I feel like I'm sweating. So maybe that's spirit, or maybe it's just because I'm sitting in a car with the heat on. Okay, so, the last time she was seen is, all right, I know this by heart. The last time she was seen by other people other than Crystal. Crystal spoke to her and FaceTime Easter, April 2019, okay? She should have been put in school because she turned 6 in June, all right? June 7th. She turned 5. She turned 5. So therefore, in August, September, she should have been in school. I don't know. Nobody's talking about anything with school. Nobody's saying anything about school. So, I don't know. And so, I mean, therefore, people should have been checking on that. Why isn't this child in school? So, what's his name? Adam. Okay. All right. So, the last known, as of today, like an hour ago, I found out, the last known sighting could be anywhere from 11/28, which is right after Thanksgiving, 11/28 and 11/29. They say that they have people other than Adam, Kayla, and the grandmother that saw her. Okay, that saw Harmony. But now they have a new thing where there's 13 days between 11/28 and December 10th. That's their timeline. That was the last sightings of Harmony, Montgomery. Okay. So, now I want to step back, okay, because that was friggin' 2 years ago. All right? The mother, biological mother, Crystal, did put in paperwork. There's paperwork that she put in trying to find her, trying to look, saying that Adam was not answering her. I don't know, my iPad is not working, so probably should just turn it off. Okay, so that being said, because there was a lot of talk about the mother saying, oh, the mother's no angel. And she'll say it herself. She's no angel. She had a lot of substance abuse problems, and she went through the program, and she's okay. I think she might even have a baby, be like married, remarried, or she just has a baby with somebody else now. I don't know. But the little brother, which I had said in my other video, the little brother, Jameson, still remembers Harmony, and he was adopted out to this couple, and they were trying to find Harmony too, because allegedly they wanted to adopt her as well, because he kept talking about her, and he has two other adopted brothers, two other adopted brothers, but they were thinking about adopting Harmony. But no, Harmony was given to her father, who has this record, okay? And also looking into the judge that allowed Harmony to be placed back with Adam Montgomery. But this judge is not talking. He since retired, and won't talk to anybody, okay? But don't worry, they'll get him. Okay, don't worry. I really feel, it's going to take time, but they're going to get him. All right, so it's not great, because it looks like Kayla is about to get released from prison and go to some kind of half house, or, some kind of, what's the place that you go to when you're hooked on drugs, okay? Like a halfway house where they can monitor her. I don't know. That's not a good idea, okay? Because I really feel in my gut that she knows where Harmony is, or more about what Adam did, or what maybe they both did, okay? Allegedly, for entertainment reasons only. Not. Okay, anyway. So, but these are facts, okay? So this just happened in the courtroom. If you go over to 10 to Life, if you want more deets on that, you could find out. She talks all about that. Okay, I'm not gonna like this right now because I feel like my throat is getting a little bit sore, so I don't want to sound more like a frog. Okay, in the interim, I know I jump all over the place, but I circle back so where I should be. What kept coming in, I was telling Ruby, just a Texas medium, earlier today, because she was talking about Sincere and Classic, and Orrin and Orson, West, and I said I was getting bags out of my car today, bringing them inside, and I hear, you know, you're a really good grandma. And I was like, who's talking? Who's saying that? Because I'm not a grandmother that I know about yet. And then I see Orson. Orrin. Sincere. Let me just use Sincere is the oldest one, and Classic is 1 year younger. So when they went missing, they were only 4 and 3. Okay, so Sincere is the one that was 4 years old. Okay, so now he would be older, because much older. So, well, now he's 5. So he says to me, yeah, my brother says that you are our best grandma too, but my brother's shy, so I'll talk for him. Then I look over at Classic and I said, Classic, did you say that? And this is going all in my third eye, as I'm walking from the car to the door, which is like 5 feet, 6 feet. And I was like, it was such a strange thing, because like I wasn't thinking about being a grandmother. I am always thinking about the kids, though. The kids are always on my mind. There's always Summer, there's Harmony, there's Sincere and Classic, there's Michael Vaughn. But I feel like Michael Vaughn is still in the earth plane, on the earth plane. Thank God. Yeah, because he stands aside. I feel like he's still alive. I hope he is. I could be wrong, but I'm not wrong with what I heard. So I'm like, I'm a good grandma? Yeah, yes, you are. You're the best grandma we ever had. And I was like, oh, okay. I'm not letting go of the fact that I'm not considered an aunt or a mother, because I'm 58. So he knows that I would be a grandmother's age. So I was like, well, you're the best grandchildren. You're the best grandchildren that I ever had. And then he was like, okay, can you read us a story? You're always reading those books. You're always reading them books. And I go, yeah. What, in school or here? He goes, everywhere. But he goes, can you read us a story about frogs and turtles? He goes, how about a book about frogs and turtles? Mostly frogs, but turtles are cool too. And it's like the weirdest thing. But, you light workers out there and you psychics out there, you'll understand. Okay, so I have to look for a book about frogs and turtles and just sit and read it to Sincere and Classic. And then I said, and if I read you a book about frogs and turtles, will you show me pictures in my mind where we can find you guys? And he said, yeah, we'll talk about it after the book about frogs and turtles. Okay? And then I was like, how about I show you my 2 turtles that we have inside? I have a water turtle and I have a land turtle. And he's like, I know that. It was so cute and it was so sweet. And at the same time, I felt like, I'm so happy and grateful and glad that you're talking to me a lot now. And also that I'm your grandmother. That I could be your grandmother. It's my pleasure to be your grandmother. And then he just smiles and he has like a little dent over here. And Classic has like 2 dimples on both sides. So I don't know what that meant. maybe that they are not in pain and they're at peace and that they know what's going on. He definitely sounded better to me than the first time. Because when he was saying a few weeks back or a month ago when I did the video when he said, "Ain't nobody looking for us anymore, Katrina? Ain't nobody looking for me and my little brother?" And I was like, no, that's not true. And so I think the energy needs to definitely, as light workers, we have a lot on the docket, and I feel overwhelmed. I'm sure other people feel overwhelmed too, but I just try to think to myself, how can I fit everybody in and give them the same amount of attention as like Summer has? Because Summer has a lot of attention. You have to admit that. I'm happy about it, and they are too. But they deserve the same. And I did do a lot on Orrin and Orson, but we have to revisit, and that's what I will do. And I am a person by my word, so I can't say when, because probably not supposed to be out here doing a video now. But we got to do what we have to do. So let me get my cards. Okay. Oh, I wanted to say, I'm sorry for going off the docket, but that's how my mind works. I have to say things when I remember them. The other thing I wanted to say is that Adam, when he was 15 going on 16, actually I think he was 16, they have this on the docket. You could look it up in the court papers. I heard this on the news. Because I do my research. When he was 16 years old, he went to school, high school, with a gun. Okay? Didn't go to jail for that. All right? I think it was 2008 or 2006 when he was in high school. Okay. Went to school with a gun, and I don't know where he got the gun from, but he didn't get to shoot anybody because somebody told that he had the gun, and then they got it. But he didn't get jail time for that, as far as I know. Okay? Right after that, he had a breakup with a girlfriend, and he had another girlfriend. They break into her house, her home. Okay? Understand what that means? They break into her house, his ex-girlfriend, 16 years old, right? He's with a new girlfriend. He has this new girlfriend punch her in the face. And I don't know if he stole something from the house or wrecked something in her house, but he broke in with this girl. Had her punch her. And she did. She punched her in the face. Okay? 16 years old. I think when he was 17, I think he actually got something for that. Some kind of jail time or some kind of ticket or whatever it was. He should have got much more. This is a behavior pattern of abuse. Okay? This is where this little baby girl went to. Okay? So that's 16 years old, right? 15 going on 16, brings the gun to school, nothing happens. Breaks into an ex-girlfriend's house with his new girlfriend, has the new girlfriend punch her in the face, wrecks a couple of things in the house, right? Nothing really happened, okay? Still out there, okay? Then he goes and I guess meets somebody to buy heroin. I think age 17 now we're talking, okay? Real good kid, okay? Sounds like he really has a good conscience and, and goes to buy heroin, all right? This is documented, all right? And the person either was stealing it from him or stealing money, ripping him off with money. So he takes out a knife and stabs the guy in his leg. That wasn't bad enough. That was not bad enough. That's probably why I was having these pains in my leg. And it was like it would come and then it would leave me. And it felt like somebody stabbed me in the leg, and then all of a sudden the knife was gone, and it was as if it was never there. Okay, my hair looks rather soft. I used a new conditioner. Isn't it velvety? Okay. Sorry if I digress, because it's hard to talk about scary, violent things. Anyhow. Okay, so he stabs the guy in the leg. That's not bad enough. He pushes the guy in front, the bleeding guy with the knife in his leg, pushes him in front of a moving vehicle. All right? This is a real winner of a guy. We're not done. Okay? So then, I'm not really sure what he got from that, but he seems to be out of jail all the time. Okay? Maybe he got a little jail time. Who knows? Okay? Another person was killed over by a gas station, murdered dead. Right? They found out recently that guy, it was a 2008 murder, I believe, that went unsolved. They found out that he was going to meet Adam, and that most likely Adam murdered him too. So you can add, what is he, a serial killer? Okay, he's definitely a serial offender. Sorry, I'm getting texts, so I don't know if they are important. Okay. I told Devin I'm going out into the car, and I said I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be doing a burn. And he goes, burn away, have fun. I go, I fed the animals, did everything, but I really need to have some incense, and I don't want to hurt your lungs. And he goes, good, go have fun. So he knows I'm out here, so. Anyhow, okay, so. So that murder, allegedly, they're making connections to him, but of course they don't know 100%. All right, so when he got with Crystal Story, they did indeed get married. When Crystal was pregnant with Harmony, he was in jail for what? Oh, guess what? He was buying drugs, this time meth, and the guy either went to rip him off or steal his money. You hear the pattern? It's everybody else is bad to Adam. So let me shoot them or stab them. Or make my ex-girlfriend punch them or punch them myself. Because Crystal, Harmony's mother, said that when she was pregnant with Harmony, he would always push her up against the wall and choke her when they would have an argument. Okay? This is a bad dude. This is a terrible, horrible, disgusting piece of garbage. Okay? I'm angry. I'm sorry, I can't be rainbows and butterflies when I'm talking about somebody who probably is on the same level as Step Monster. Okay? Letitia Stalk. Okay, so I'm not playing any games. I'm just telling you that this is a piece of garbage based on his record. Okay, so he is going to buy meth. I don't know why. You have a baby coming, your first child coming, you're married, you should be, working and trying to be a good parent, all right? No, we got to buy meth. So whatever happens, he pulls out a gun and shoots that guy in his face, all right? Thankfully, the bullet went in through the cheek and came out, I guess, the side of the face. But he shot him, he went to go right in the face. That you would be dead, okay? Who shoots people in the face? Mass murderers, serial killers. Have you heard of the Night Stalker? Anyway, that person ended up living. He went to jail, so he was in jail or prison while his wife, Crystal Montgomery, was having his first child, which is Harmony. And then he got out. I don't know